young, the Lord showed me the future. He showed me amazing things. That's how the end of the world. I couldn't wait to run the church and tell the pastor of the church and tell my mom and my family and everybody. People believed me. Everybody knew I was telling the truth because I ain't play no games like that, you know. But it's strange that my mama is dead now. My brother's dead. All the people I know either old or gone or dead or something. And here I am up here living out what the Lord showed me. Calling down spirits. Watching the prophecies unfold.
Praise the Lord.
It's real in 2025, and the world is winding down, grinding to a halt. In a few years from now, won't none of y'all be here. Yep. That's the crazy thing about all this. So in a way, to me, well, more factually, each and every one of y'all are special. Now we all know that, but even the evil are special because you won't exist soon. Soon ain't none of y'all gonna be here. It's gonna be an empty planet. And those that survive will be very few. Hidden. Yep. They're gonna be hidden away. Just like when there's a lot of flies out in the summertime, you might have a lot of flies flying around the garbage can or something. And at nighttime, them flies disappear. You wonder, where do them flies go? Like, where do they live at? They hidden. Those insects are hidden. Then they come back out. Like mosquitoes, they pop out at nighttime. What are you doing in the daytime when it's real hot? It seems like they come out at dusk or certain hours, you know. Where they at when they ain't? It's like they hidden amongst nature. That's how God gonna do his people. He gonna hide them in the midst of things. While some people being literally chased down the street by giants, getting ate alive. Others going through the most horrific wars and terrible nightmarish things that's soon to happen on this earth. Don't get it twisted. Others is going to be protected by the Most High God. Hidden. Now I know in America, everybody want to consider themselves as the chosen one. Everybody want to consider themselves as, I'm going to be with God. I'm going to be, man, I don't even really want to tell y'all, most of y'all doomed. Everybody in America going to die. Yep. The only thing you do is prepare your soul. The only people that don't perish out of the American citizens is those that the Lord with his own two hands lift up out of there and place somewhere else. Other than that, he don't owe nobody else that. This is a wicked, evil place, America is. I ain't talking about the trees or the grass. I'm talking about the people. Where do you think the demons is at? The demons are amongst the people. They're in the homes with the people. They're in y'all houses, in your family members, in your spouse, in you. Nobody wants to acknowledge this. Instead, they get on the internet and lie to each other. We the chosen ones. We all the chosen. Man, y'all doomed. I'm telling you flat out, doomed. Most people is doomed. And Americans is toast. Yeah, God ain't no joke. Y'all about to see real soon.
Dude.
Talk about some past lives. I remember many past lives, 24 or more. I remember a long, long time ago. I was born in a hut on a hill in a jungle type area, but it was beautiful. Everything was in place. The plants and everything was in place. It wasn't just like wild weeds or nothing. It was like every plant was where it was supposed to be, more like a garden. We played and we lived there in that area my whole life and died. It was tribal. The clothes we wore was made out of like grass skirts or leaves around our waist or something like that. It was all natural. Well, I died. I don't remember how I died, but I died. I was reborn in that same area, in that same tribe. See, I'm saying all this to show y'all situations, show you certain things. A lot of people think when you die, you come back as different people, races and all kinds of stuff. You don't. You come back as the same race. You don't switch up on that stuff. Now, if you act like a heathen and you're a wild animal acting ass person, God will bring you back as an animal or an insect or some type of creature. That's possible. That's a curse. That could happen to you. But back to the story. The second time I came back, I was born in the same place, same hill, same tribe. But this time, it was more people there. It was more huts, more villages. And it was like turmoil. It wasn't peaceful and nice and just gardeny. Like at first, it wasn't like that. This time, there was a lot more people, and it was like some type of tribal war going on. So, as a teenage boy, I ran out through them woods. Right when you go down that hill, you turn left and go through the like jungle. It's big tropical leaves and stuff. And I got shot with an arrow, several arrows in my chest and back. And I fell down and I died right there on the spot. As a teenage boy, I was probably about 14, 15 years old. Yep, I remember that. Will never forget it. I remember I died in the cowboy days in America. Yep, I had my same personality. Same person. I was John. I was the same person I am now. Except I was bigger. I was a big guy and I was heavy. Yeah. And I was jolly. I always had a cool personality. Crack jokes and I'm pretty cool with everybody. I had this little short wife that used to cook. And the house was always cozy. We lived in a cabin. And it was out on some land somewhere out in the more wooded area. We lived like Paul Bunyan or somebody. I was older, maybe 60. And some old friends came over, buddies. And we all was palling around, hanging out, and we were supposed to go do something. And I was supposed to ride with them. We had horses. But my wife made some type of pot roast, a stew that night, and some bread. And we ate, and we all had fun. They crashed out there. I know that morning we rolled out, and my wife had me some new boots, and they was white, and they had a red star on the side of them. Like a 5-point star on the side of them. Some type of little star, cowboy-looking star. And all I know is next thing I know, we was in some type of shootout. And it had started raining. I felt good about it. Like, we was finna just get out of this. Because me and my friends had hung out all night. And I felt like we camaraderie. Like we was going to make it. And one by one, each one of them got killed. And I was reloading my gun and I knew they got killed. I looked up over the rock and got hit right in the middle of my forehead. Got shot right in the middle of my forehead. And I fell face down in a pool of water, muddy water. And I was still alive with a hole through my brain for a few seconds. And then instantly I was above my body, looking down on my body, like instantly. I died there. I never seen that woman again. I never went back to that cabin. This is why I don't talk about this stuff. It's kind of hurtful. Like I still remember feelings and memories and stuff about kids and everything else. Because I got some. Check this out, y'all. I lived in the past in this one lifetime, right? Where It was real advanced society. But the whole society was like old English looking. A lot of silks, a lot of paisley designs, a lot of velvet and gold and real fancy artwork, and everything was carved beautifully. You know what I'm talking about. It was like that. I remember we had a house with big plush pillows with fringes all around everywhere. There was big columns in front of the house made out of stone. Our house was plush and beautiful. That was the time my mother took me downtown to the cobblestone streets where the floral shop next to the bread shop is at, and it smells so good down there. Because the fresh bread smells so good next to that floral shop. That world got destroyed. I lived there twice. And a third time in a world that was more advanced than that one. But it come out of that one. Yeah. That world ended up getting destroyed by a great calamity from the sky. But damn near the whole world got destroyed. And those beautiful buildings got covered with mud. Yep. And these evil men today running around trying to dig this stuff up. They always told people they ain't digging up dinosaur bones. These greedy pieces of trash ain't digging up bones. They digging up technology, ray guns, flying machines, chips. They digging up technology. That's why they going to certain places and digging. They know where the ancient centers of knowledge was at. They know. They got the maps. You don't. You're just supposed to go to work and shut up. That whole world was destroyed. And God destroyed that world because it was evil. He destroyed those people because they was evil. Y'all don't know their names or faces. If they ain't on a statue or painting, you don't know that they even existed. That's how it's going to be for this place. America is going to be destroyed. Okay? No survivors. This place is going to get burnt to a cinder. It's going to be an evil, ugly destruction because this is an evil, ugly place. God is paying this place back. God is paying this place back for all the evil it's done. Excuse me. Because God is a just God. You understand? Y'all ought to be afraid, actually. Everybody want to jump up and grab them scriptures. Well, I'm afraid of nothing. I'm afraid of nobody. And don't do nothing that the Bible says. Or you is not the person that Christ coming to save. A lot of y'all is the people Christ coming to kill. If you don't believe me, you can read it in the book. I remember so many past lives, but I remember the future too. And if I could leave here right now, this is one of the worst places, by the way, that a person can actually live at. Right now, it's the whole place is poisoned. The water can't even drink it. This place is terrible. Terrible. It's not a good place. But if I could go anywhere, I would go to the future, to the golden age that's coming. Heaven on earth. I saw it. I was there. Walked around and everything. I saw how things are done. I saw the great universities. I saw how they're going to take all the machines, the tanks and rocket launchers and all the machines of war they got today. They're going to go around the world 24 hours a day collecting that stuff. And they're going to have this big old pit area where they're going to be melting that stuff down and using it for something else. They're going to clean the whole planet up. It's like somebody going to go cleaning crazy. And they're just going to clean this whole planet up. Y'all have no clue what's happening. And I don't mean it in a negative way at all. Because each one of y'all living today in 2025 is like ancient artifacts, precious jewels that's going to be lost to history real soon. Yeah. Only person who know you is you. Main characters in y'all own made up stories, all of which is gonna be silenced. America won't even exist in the near future, y'all. Okay? Period. There ain't gonna be no survivors. There ain't gonna be people over here at all. And then as the earth get closer and closer to that great day of destruction that's coming on the whole planet, America is gonna crack in friggin' half and split down the middle, flip up and turn and end up a broken piece of islands at the new equator. So it won't even exist, period, in the future. You won't even be able to visit it because it won't exist.